Hey folks, for those who don't know me, my name is Marcos Vinicius, but I'm more commonly known as RIU. I'll share a little bit about my life journey with you. Prior to entering the film industry, I was born to my mom, Maria de Fatima. Mom, I love you. She had 4 kids. I'm the youngest, and she had um, postpartum depression after giving birth to her other 3 kids, so she wasn't able to raise them. The caring was done by her youngest daughter or my grandmother, her mother. I was the only one technically that she actually managed to bring up. In saying this, I mean, my mom kind of schooled me the wrong way, but it eventually worked out. At 8 years old, I already knew how to cook beans. And if I didn't cook them exactly how she liked, she'd whack me. She slapped me quite a few times over this. What I really missed was someone pushing me to focus on my studies. I didn't have it. I couldn't blame my mom because she can't read. My dad can manage the basics, but he wasn't around much, being a womanizer and always fighting with my mother, which I ended up bearing the brunt of. I kept hearing that I would end up as a lowlife, stuff like that. Among my mom's generation of siblings, I'm the only one that completed high school, which I'm really proud of. I'm the only one who's in college, who has managed to get into college. Now, my niece is also in college, and I never had support from any of these people. My paternal family always speculated that either I was the son of my dad's brother or I was a misfit, that I wasn't really my dad's son. That's why I'm not registered under my dad's name even today. A decision I made myself because he wanted to register me when I turned 18. When I turned 18, I told him I didn't want it. Oh, you didn't register me when I was a kid. Why would you do it now when I'm all grown up? I didn't want it. I do understand my father's perspective now, given he belongs to an older generation. I also get my mom's unconventional teaching methods, though it's not the right way to teach. But if it wasn't her, I wouldn't know how to fend for myself now. Live alone, cook my food, do a little bit of everything. And let me tell you, my cooking is excellent. My friends can vouch for that. You can taste it too. As a kid, I didn't have any toys. I used to play with ants. That was my main pastime. I have no complaints. I did have a childhood like that, felt a little envious maybe seeing my pals going to school with their moms and dads while I had to go alone. My dad never attended a single school meeting. My mom did, but she couldn't really grasp what was being discussed. I couldn't wait to move out when I turned 18, and behold, the big 18 finally came. I had to sign up for the military. It turned out to be the best experience of my life. I actually didn't want to, but when I went to register, my hair was dyed platinum and ran down to here, plus it was carnival season. The guy just told me to return the next day with my hair in its natural color. I tried to lighten it, but it turned red, and so I just went back with a shaved head. Served 2.5 years in the Army, and it was astounding. It really helped in instilling a sense of duty in me, and since then I moved out. Meanwhile, I met the first man I ever had a relationship with, actually, the first man I slept with, who became my friend. I moved to Rio and shared rent with him. So then I ended up going to a sauna.